What's up, guys? So we've been here to Vegas. I'm not gonna lie, man, when we rolled in, I just had to shut the cameras off. I was done, tired. Using the standard PS4 oil in the Turbo S turbo motor in general, I found that prolonged heat, definitely breaks that shit down. It's real thin to begin with, and mine actually looks a little bit darker than I would like. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap it out. It being Sunday, me not being anywhere near a open Polaris dealership, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna bypass changing the oil filter. Before this trip even started, that oil filter was changed. It's got a brand new oil filter in it. We've got what? Stupid to say, but like 1,800 miles on it. It's not a lot. And so I'm just gonna pull that oil out, which it hasn't burned a drop. It's still sitting perfectly safe. When I came rolling into town, I noticed that my temps were normal, but it's like I could hear the top end, and kind of like when the top end, when you got thin oil in there, or when it gets extremely hot, you can hear a little bit of excess, movement in there from the cams and everything, and the tappets and the springs, and just everything kind of loses its tolerance level from when it was OEM or spec. You start to just hear shit. Personally, what I choose to use is Rotella T6, which is 540. Yes, everybody's gonna be like, that's diesel truck oil. No shit. That's what we're gonna use. Like, you could seriously get this shit at AutoZone. Super cheap, super easy, full synthetic, heavy, extreme temperatures. And that's what we're looking for here. Got me a little catch, 6mm Allen head. Like I said, I'm just gonna go in here, pop the drain plug, 2.75 quarts, on the road. And hopefully, theoretically speaking, this should reduce a little bit of that chatter, because trust me, there's no decline in performance or anything. It's ran like a top. She fucking pulls like a freight train all the way to 85, 90 mile an hour, and that's the end of it. So, right on, guys, let me get this shit done. Stay tuned. Being out here in this hot Las Vegas sun, this blacktop, this is deadly. Whew. Thank God my stepdad had his carpets done. So here's something I found out, guys. My HKS blow-off valve, right? If you look, check that out. It was literally vibrating on this little cross member there. Oh, that's crazy. The things we find when we look at our machines, right? Anyways, come down here, take a peek at the oil. This stuff, super burnt, extremely burnt. However, there's no flakes whatsoever. Just to show you guys how well I take care of this thing, there is not a single nothing. There's no shimmer in there or anything. That is 100% oil. And the only reason why I'm changing it is because it's just so hot outside, and the temperature of the engine is not getting hotter than it should. I just feel that this oil is a little bit thin. It gives off a little bit of chatter after like 15 hours of driving. So we're gonna throw this Rotella T6 diesel oil in here. This is basically the same shit that I use on I use it on my diesel truck. I use it on my direct injected Tahoe. I use it on my direct injected turbo Mazda, and I use it on my XP1000. So that's what we're using. Whew, it's so hot out there. I enjoy working in the shade so much more. Don't worry, guys. Just draining the cooler. And I guess you could say clean the oil pan a little bit. So now that we got that all taken care of, should be smooth sailing all the way back, right? So hell yeah, let's have some fun.